retired and you're having to say no a lot more lately, and it's not because you want to, but you feel it's the only way to cut back, is telling your friends no when they ask you if you want to go to a movie, or they ask you, hey, why don't you meet me for lunch? And you say no. And you really are kind of trying to make excuses. You don't really want to tell them why that you're struggling financially, because everybody thinks retirement is this great time in your life and you feel supposed to feel free and enjoying everything that you work so hard for. But what they don't tell you about retirement is that during retirement, your income can go down. Your income goes down. Your bills, they either can stay the same or they can go up. And right now, most everybody that's retired, it's 2026, our bills are going up because the cost of living is so high. The gas prices, the taxes, the groceries, sales taxes, all of that are increasing. So our bills are increasing, and our savings are going down. Our savings are going down because we're having to dip into our savings sometimes to make ends meet. And that is a scary reality. And if you're living like that right now, you're like me. You're scared about running out of money. So there's a decision that you have to make. You have to decide, how are you going to fix this issue? And you know that you don't want a 9-to-5 job. You don't want a 9-to-5 job after being retired, because that 9-to-5 job is not going to give you freedom that you have as a retired person. You're going to basically go back clocking in and clocking out, having to ask for days off, having to ask for vacation time, having to ask for lunch when your lunch break is, all of those things that you worked 24 years like myself, I did, and I was burned out of not making the money because they kept adding work but no extra pay. So I left saying there's got to be a better way. And now that I'm dipping into my savings, I'm having to find that better way quicker than I really expected. But I knew I didn't want the 9-to-5, but I for sure don't want to lose my home. I don't want to have to sell my home. I have a mortgage, and I've got debt, and I've got to get that debt paid off. But I thought I was okay with the way I had saved my money and everything and my income was covering my mortgage and all. So it pays it first for sure. But then, you got your electric bill and your gas bill and all that other stuff that comes in that's going up. But I didn't want to lose my house, and I don't want to run out of money. Okay? I don't want to run out of money. So I knew there was a decision that I had to make, but I didn't want to make it alone, my decision. So I started praying. I was praying to the good Lord, and I was like, please, Lord, praying to the Lord to help me find a way that I can work from home, I can build income, and I can be my own boss, and I can have flexible hours, and some support. Okay. And so when I was praying, I knew that I had to, I mean, you can't just pray. You have to do something with that prayer. And I was like, okay, I'm praying that I want to work from home. How is that going to happen? And I knew that the internet, because we all go on the internet and doing. I'm learning. I'm learning digital marketing to make that extra income stream that I need so that I can put money back into my savings. I'm creating content, and that means these videos that I'm doing on YouTube is creating content, and I'm in the process of building my income stream. Okay, and by doing this, I still have the flexibility to work from home, work at my own pace, be my own boss, and I can work as little as 2 hours a day to build this business online. And that's how I knew the Lord had answered my prayers, because it had met my criteria. And I have faith in Him that I'm going to be successful at this. I just have to be coachable. I have to be coachable with this training. I have to be willing to learn new skills, which I'm doing, because I didn't have any social media skills whatsoever. Never in a million years that I think I was be making this YouTube videos. But it's fun. I'm having a good time, and I'm meeting a lot of people. And then I have to implement what I'm learning. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm implementing, I'm learning how to make YouTube videos, and I'm implementing and creating content, and then I'm putting it out there in the internet world where there's 5 billion people out there. So there's room for everybody out there and all of us to make additional money online. You can't be afraid of it. You need to embrace it. And the sky is the limit on how much you can make and what you can do out there once you learn this digital marketing. Once you learn this digital marketing, you can do all kinds of things to make extra money. And that's what's the beauty of it all. And once you put out YouTube videos and everything, they're out there and they're working for you 24/7. And that's how you get to a 2-hour workday. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to know that you've got to take action. The prayers give you courage and to take action and cast your net. And then the Lord will support you and give you the strength and the wisdom and the knowledge to learn these things that you need to learn and to implement. And He will be there to support you. So that's how I knew my prayers were answered, and yours are too. If you found this video, you didn't find it by mistake. You found it because He led you here. And this could be the answer for you, but you have to believe it, and you have to believe that you're worth it. And you also have to believe that you have to take action. You have to do something to earn the income. And if you don't want to waste your time and your retirement flexibility, then you're going to have to do it online. So you might have to learn some new skills instead of just, taking the road that you already know, which is working the 9 to 5 and going to get an office job answering phones. But that is not going to get you very far after taxes and everything. And right now, we need a lot more income now coming in because of the cost of living. And especially if you have a debt, a mortgage, and then the tax rates are going up for, housing and everything. So if you believe in yourself and you're willing to take action, then say info in the comments, and I will share with you a free blueprint on exactly what I'm doing to earn extra money from home in as little as 2 hours a day. All you have to do is say info in the comments, or you can click on the free blueprint. There's a free blueprint in the description below this video. And I hope that you do. I hope that you care enough about yourself and that you're ready and you know that you've got to take action. And if you're ready and you're willing, I'm here to help you. I'm Jenifer, and I am willing to help you do whatever you need to do to be successful out there on the internet and make your income. All you have to do is be willing and say info in the comments, or click on the free blueprint in the description below my video, and I'll share it with you, and it's free, and show you exactly how I make an additional income online. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you.